Operation Become the Cracker Barrel Decor. It's a simple enough concept, but execution is key.
We're all dressed up, all fancy like. You're foggy. Okay, there we go. We're getting ready to take a interesting photo.
The first step in this plan was to take photos of us that, at a glance, no one would find out of place in a Cracker Barrel. This involved costumes. After making them all black and white, we chose the one we liked best. We then went to the dollar store and picked out the perfect frame, framed the photo, and then went to Cracker Barrel.
You guys were eating with the old folks.
Now this is where things get interesting. The best case scenario is that we get sat up against the wall, as far from the kitchen as possible. This way we could take as much time as we could manage to make sure the photo was hanging securely. Tragically, the exact opposite of this scenario happened. We were left with a decision to make. We could either make a scene in front of all these innocent old people, risking at worst our dignities, or more likely, absolutely nothing, or we could hang it up near the bathroom, the much easier way out, but not nearly as grand. We chose the latter. We did it. We became Cracker Barrel decor. No matter what happens in life, at least we can say we're on the wall at Cracker Barrel.
Oh, they're so big now. What happened? Wow!
I've got a different style of video for you today. Over my little break from posting, I recorded a few things that weren't quite big enough to be their own video, but I felt would work well together in one segmented video. This next segment is about my trip to Carolina Beach. Very close to where we were staying, there was a shipwreck from way back during the Civil War just within wading distance of the beach, and I was determined to swim out there and check it out.
I don't think it's safe to go to the boat. It's gotten so deep.
To my disappointment, as we got closer to the wreck, it became clear exploring the boat was a bad idea. I was just barely able to stand, and we still had a bit further out to go.
Oh no! That's a huge one! It's a little bit rainy, a little bit stormy. The surf is a lot bigger today. There's no one in the water. I think there's also like a riptide warning or something in place, I don't know. The waves are so big, twice the size of yesterday.
The next morning, I noticed a division between lighter and darker water with bubbles between them, and it slowly moved southward down the beach. I couldn't find a ton of examples of this online, but the stuff I did find was pointing towards this being some kind of riptide, so that's cool, I guess. Towards the end of the trip, we found this huge bush, and I noticed there was an opening.
Don't have my GoPro. Well, this is far more expansive than I was expecting. Clearly, I'm not the first person to be here. That's funny.
Overall, it was a really great trip. We had a lot of fun, and I definitely recommend visiting Carolina Beach if you have the chance. The next and final segment took place a few months ago. I am at Eagle Creek Reservoir, and I'm getting ready to go sailing for the first time this year with my dad. And since it was only 40 miles away, I decided to ride my bike here.
I turn back and ask, are we ready for this task? Been here for 5 minutes, time to order some trash. And so I turn to my mom, and I turn to my dad. I ain't got any money, let's get some fries. The way you smile,
Like a smile before your eyes.
can't get over your eyes. Let's get on with our lives and have a ball of the time. Like a fish in a desert, I was trying to survive. Keep my eyes on the dash and pretend not to cry.
I beat him here, so I've decided to just do a little exploring. Once Dad arrived, I got changed and we launched the boat. But there was almost no wind. That wasn't really an issue, however, because today's goal was to test out his new motor setup. And it was working wonderfully. Eventually, the wind did pick up. This boat definitely works better than mine.